So although we are talking about mediation, unfortunate stuff, and the details are unfortunately not told.
Are quite typical of U.S. politics when it comes to the
of it very, very much. We are out of time. Salman, Helen, and Ricardo.
People. The UN's called for the scaling up of aid, saying it requires urgent access to the Israel has threatened to resume the war if the group doesn't hand over the remains of all 19
Treasury signaling a flight to safety and renewed pressure on U.S. markets. Meanwhile, South Korea's Kospi and
probably be able to move on with things and put this to the sidelines. But if we are drip fed a number of other regional banks also having credit worries, then I think
rare earths are a group of minerals in the periodic table that are vital to modern life. What makes them so important?
It is also used in batteries productions, also.
Moving on now, and Moscow says the global energy a constant, reliable energy supply at affordable cost is a must. Speaking at Washington,
reject Russian oil purchases, although they may decline, given what's the business
program. So Russia's talking about the restructuring of the global energy.
When it comes to the gas, it lost over 90% of the market. So viewed from Moscow and especially from St. Petersburg, headquarters of the Gazprom, the invasion to Ukraine has brought about a significant change in its supply routes, and jury is still out over whether the Russian oil and gas sector will be cope with this significant change.
I mean, despite the changes, though, Russian gas still covers 19% of Europe's needs. How realistic is it that the EU has set a 2027 phase-out plan?
A very good point. Let's be reminded there are 7 EU member countries which still purchase energy resources from Russia, including countries such as Belgium, Netherlands, or Spain, especially when it comes to the LNG, liquefied natural gas imports. Also, there is southern pipeline, Adria, to Croatia, seems to be ready. At least that's what the Croatian European Energy Agency.
Moving on now, and the U.S. government shutdown has entered its 3rd week, and still there's no sign of a deal. While the political fight continues in Washington, the real cost is being felt by workers and businesses across the country. Air traffic controllers are working without pay. Roughly federal museums are closed or limited. Plus, the economy, national parks have lost millions in dollars per week. President Trump is using the shutdown to tighten federal spending. It has withheld billions of Congress-approved dollars for transportation projects in New York and Illinois. At the same time, $7.6 billion in clean energy grants have been cut from 16 states, mostly Democrat-led. Let's bring in Ahmed Asiri. He's the research strategist at Stone. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. Now, with this shutdown in its 3rd week, how deep could the economic damage be if it further drags on?
Thank you for having me. It's the 3rd week, and actually the pressure has become obvious. On the financial assets of things, market anticipate this will come to an end eventually, and as a result of that, we can see the stock market reacting heavily on that, and as a result, this side of the pressure is still absent. However, the real pressure is actually faced by the federal workers. 1.6 million of federal workers are feeling the pain actually for this government